Okay, other pains or injuries that I should know about before we start? Everyone good otherwise. Okay. All right, good day, everyone. This is Stephen Chang coming to you live from 333 Grand in downtown Jersey City, New Jersey. Please visit my website, simhayoga.com, for the hybrid schedule, which is in person here at 333 Grand as well as through Zoom. You can register for class through youpindi.com, and if you're watching this on YouTube, classes are $10, and you can pay through Venmo or PayPal. Payment information on the bottom of the video as well as my website, simhayoga.com. Today's class is open flow. It is a level 1, level 2. If you're working with any kind of special conditions or limitations, make sure that you do modify or skip poses altogether, making good decisions about your movement practice so that you don't create any injuries or perpetuate any injuries. Now, if your lower back or your hips are tight, please elevate and sit on some blocks, some blankets, and that will make it easier for you to find a lengthy, tall spine as you take a comfortable cross-legged position. All right, let the palms face up. Fingers come to Jnana Mudra, thumb and index fingers touching. Grounding evenly through your seat, elongate through your spine, and start to let your inhales even out with your exhales. Through the breath, let the mind start to quiet as you draw your senses inwards. With the inhale, let the crown of the head reach upwards toward the sky as you lengthen. Through the exhale, grounding firmly and evenly through your seat. Inhaling again, expansion of your lungs in all directions. And then with the exhale, empty it all out. Continue to take the next few breaths at your own pace. Three arms together, inhale. Hands together in prayer in front of the heart. Mantra for purification, purifying the space in which you practice yoga. Om Pavitraha, Om Pavitraha, Pavitrawa, Pavitrawa, Sarvavishtan, Sarvavishtan, Gatopiwa, Gatopiwa, Yaha Smarit, Yaha Smarit, Pundrikaksham, Pundrikaksham, Sapahya, Sapahya, Bihyandraha, Bihyandraha, Suchihi, Suchihi. Beginning to open the eyes and let the palms face up. Fingers come back to Jnana Mudra. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, right ear to the right shoulder, right hand to the left side. So Susan, since you have some neck issues, don't overdo it. Just maybe some slight movements should be okay, all right? And then chin toward the right shoulder. Continue to pull gently to the back of the head. Release back to center. Drop the right hand. Left ear to the left shoulder. Left hand to the right side. And then chin toward the left shoulder. Release back to center. Drop left hand. Chin toward the chest. Big circles with the head in one direction. Draw the ear to one side. Roll it back. Opposite side. Roll the center. Take a few more rounds at your own pace. Gentle, easy circles. Beginning to move your neck and your shoulders. And then one more giant circle. Chin back toward the chest and pause. And then take in the opposite direction. And then chin back toward the chest again. Lifting the chin parallel to the floor and neutral spine. Extend the legs forward, separating your feet. Hands supporting to either side of you and turning your toes toward each other. And then roll them out. Draw in, roll out, draw in. Outer rotation, circling. Take it back to center, switch them around, inner rotations. Come back to center again. Cross your shins. Take the opposite crossing of the legs. Raise the arms up high and extend. Twist to the right on the exhale. Back to center, arms up. Twist to your left. Back to center again. Side bends, right hand down, left arm overhead. Take it back up, other side. Take it back up, keep the legs with your hands. Outer rotation, hands slightly back behind you. Lift your chest, broaden, and gently looking up for back bend and a heart opener. And then on the exhale, coming back to center, legs forward, forward fold. Grabbing your feet, ankles or your shins. If your hamstrings or your lower back are tight, please bend your knees and then soften that into the forward fold. And take it back up again. Swing the legs back behind you, down dog, and start to pedal out the legs, walking it out side to side. All right, inhale, raise your right leg up, three-legged dog. Draw the right knee in toward the nose and round the spine. Inhale, kick it up, open up the hips and bend the right knee. Re-extend the right leg, step the right foot forward for warrior one. Ground the back heel down, arms up high and extend. On the inhale, lengthen front leg, reach up higher. Bend the front knee, arms alongside 3 times. Lengthen and reach up. Bend the front knee, arms alongside. Lengthen and reach up. Keep the arms reaching up. Bend the front knee, warrior one. Open it up, warrior two. Same thing here. Lengthen front leg, reach up high. Bend the front knee, warrior two. Lengthen, reach up, warrior two. Lengthen, reach up, warrior two. Reverse warrior, right arm up and back. Side angle, right arm to top of the right leg to modify, or touch your right hand down. If you can touch down easily, left arm up. Revolve it, left hand to the floor. Right arm up to twist. Take the right hand down to frame your right foot. And then gently lengthen your right leg. You don't have to take full extension. And then bend the front knee 3 times. Lengthen and bend. You can just lengthen just a little bit, right? You don't have to go full extension. Lengthen again. Bend the front knee. Inhale. Circle it up. Reverse warrior. Triangle. Lengthen out the right leg. Right hand to top of the shin to modify. Or the hand to the floor. Left arm up. Take it back up, reverse triangle. Bend the front knee, hands to the floor, right foot, stepping back, plank. Inhale, one breath. Exhale, lower all the way down to the belly. 3 progressive cobras, coming up a little higher. On the inhale, lift up baby cobra. So your belly and your lower ribs stay on the floor. Exhale, lower almost all the way down. Inhale, lift up a little higher. Belly, lower ribs away from the floor. Exhale, lower almost all the way down. Inhale, lift up even higher. If you have full extension of your arms for cobra, you can take it. If that's a little bit deep for you still yet, you can bend your elbows. All the way down, child's pose. Feet toward the heels and fold. Walk your hands in, kneeling position. Take your hands to your lower back, to your top of the hands or to your lower back, your palms facing away from you. You're going to draw the elbows forward as you round the back, chin toward the chest. On the inhale, expand. Lift the chest, press your hands to your lower back for resistance. Exhale, round it forward. Inhale, lift for back bend. Exhale, round it forward. Inhale, lift, stay lifted. And release, walking hands forward, down dog. Inhale, left heel up. Left knee in toward the nose and round. Inhale, kick up, open up the hips and bend the left knee. Re-extend left leg, step it forward, warrior one. Back heel comes down, arms up high to extend. On the inhale, lengthen front leg, reach up higher. Bend the front knee, arms alongside. Lengthen and reach up. Bend the front knee, arms alongside. Lengthen, reach up. Keep the arms reaching. Bend the front knee as your warrior one. Exhale, open it up, warrior two. Same thing here. Lengthen front leg, reach up high. Bend the front knee, warrior two. Lengthen, reach up, warrior two. Lengthen, reach up, warrior two. Reverse warrior, left arm up and back. Side angle, left arm to top of left leg or the hand to the floor, right arm up. Revolve it, right hand comes down to the floor. Left arm up to twist. Carolyn, the other direction. Then take the left hand to the floor, frame your left foot with your hands. So again, you don't have to take full extension of the front leg. Lengthen left leg the best you can, then bend the left knee. Lengthen and bend, lengthen and bend. Inhale, come all the way up into reverse warrior. Lengthen out the left leg for triangle. Left hand to the top of the shin or to the floor. Inhale all the way back up, reverse triangle. Bend the front knee, hands to the floor. Left foot, stepping back, plank. Inhale, one breath. Exhale, lower all the way down to the belly. So again, 3 progressive cobras coming up a little higher every time. Inhale, lift up, baby cobra. Exhale, lower almost all the way down. Inhale, lift up a little higher. Exhale, lower almost all the way down. Inhale, lift up even higher. If you have full extension of your arms for cobra, you can take it. All the way down, child's pose. Feet toward the heels and fold. Walk your hands in, and again, kneeling. This time, expand the arms out. Draw the arms forward as you round the spine, lean back. Inhale, expand the arms out, lift the chest, gently lifting up 3 times. Exhale, round it forward. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round. Inhale, lift. Stay here, lifting into a back bend. Gently looking up. And then release, down dog. Inhale, right heel up, 3-legged dog. Exhale, right knee in toward the nose, around the spine. Inhale, kick up, open up the hips, bend the right knee. Re-extend the right leg, step it forward, warrior one. Ground the back heel down, arms up high to extend. Right hand back behind you, half bind, left arm forward, and bend your left elbow. Inhale, draw the left elbow back. Exhale, twist to the right 3 times. Inhale, draw back. Exhale, twist right. Inhale, draw back. Exhale, twist right. Stay twisting. Lean forward, left elbow to outer right knee and twist. If that is too deep, you can take it a little higher. Left hand to outer right leg instead and twist from a more vertical line. Inhale, all the way back up and around, reverse warrior. Half moon, right hand forward about a foot, lobe up to right side and balance. Left arm up. Take the left hand to the floor, standing split. Once you level out, raise your left leg as high as you can as you just bow forward. You don't have to go too deep. Just standing strongly on the right leg as you raise your left leg up as high as you can. Then begin to step the left foot all the way back, circle it up into warrior two. Reverse warrior. Extended side angle. Right arm to right leg again, or hand to the floor. Left palm face down and reach forward. Take it back up. Reverse. Lengthen out the right leg. Extended triangle. Right hand to shin again or to the floor. Left palm face down. Reach forward. Revolve triangle. Left hand comes down to the floor. Right arm up to twist. Pyramid. Hands to either side of the right foot. Frame your right foot. Best of your abilities, inhale, lengthen, and forward fold with a straightened right leg. If that's a little bit deep for you, you can bend your right knee a little bit. Bend the front knee. Inhale, circle it up. Reverse warrior. Exhale, hands to the floor, right foot stepping back plank. Lower all the way down to your belly. Sphinx pose. Walk your hands forward. Forearms come down. Grab opposite elbows to measure our shoulders width. Once you have that set, take the forearms back down to parallel. Then, check that your shoulders and your elbows line up. You want a vertical line, so 90 degrees with the arms. Once you're set with that, press your belly and your lower ribs toward the floor, and that will help you flatten your lower back a little bit more. Then press your forearms down to lift your chest, and that will deepen your mid-back bend. And then gently looking toward the floor, slightly ahead of you, maybe about 3 feet ahead of you, so that the back of the neck is much more neutral. Now think about releasing your legs and your glutes. If you happen to squeeze your legs or overextend your toes, just release them a little bit. With that in mind, think about releasing your belly, your navel, your lower ribs toward the floor as well. Can you find a little bit more relief and lack of activity to your lower back when you do that? Just let it sink in. Now, to come out of the pose, right, reactivate your legs and your glutes a little bit. Then press your hands into the floor. Lift the elbows up so that you can slide the elbows out to lower your chest. Walk your hands back in for child's pose, but go slow, slow, slow. Transitioning from that back bend into a forward bend. Nice and slow. Stay in that forward fold. Walk your hands over to the right a little bit and take your right forearm down for support. With your left hand, reach forward and to the right a little bit more. So you can stretch into your left arm, left shoulder, left side as you take a C curve with your spine. Now, depending on your shoulder mobility, if you're a little high here, right, with your left shoulder, if you want more intensity, let the left shoulder descend a little bit toward the floor, and that will give you a deeper stretch to the underside of your shoulder joint. If you want to stretch your left hip, left lower back a little bit more, think about pointing your left seat behind you and lean back a little bit behind you. So with all that subtle action, you should feel a lot more stretch and intensity into your left arm, left shoulder, left seat, left hip, left side in general. All right, walk it back to center. Let's switch sides. Walk over to your left, left forearm comes down. With your right fingertips, reach forward and further to your left, and that will give you a deeper stretch to your right arm, right shoulder, right side. If your shoulder is quite high, if you want more intensity, think about the right shoulder descending toward the floor. Think about the right seat drawing back in space even more. All right. Walk it back to center. Walk it back forward into your down dog. Inhale, left heel up. Left knee in toward the nose. Kick up. Open up the hips and bend the left knee. Re-extend the left leg. Stepping your left foot forward. Back heel comes down. Warrior one. Left hand behind you. Right arm forward and bend your right elbow. Draw the right elbow back in space. Twist to your left. Draw the right elbow back. Twist to your left. Draw back and twist. Stay twisting. Right elbow to your left knee and twist. If that's a little bit deep for you, right hand to outer left leg. Take a torso at a slightly higher angle, and that should be easier into your twist. Inhale all the way up and around. Reverse warrior. Left arm up and back. Half moon. Left hand forward about a foot. Lobe off to left side. Step it back. Warrior two. Lengthen out the left leg. Triangle pose. Left hand to top of the shin or to the floor. Right arm up. Revolve it. Sorry, extended triangle first. My fault. Right hand to the floor. Revolve it. Left arm up to twist. Left hand comes down to frame your left foot to the best of your abilities. Lengthen into your left leg for the forward fold into your pyramid. If that's a little bit deep for you, you can use hands to blocks, or you can bend your left knee a little bit. Bend the front knee, circle it up into reverse warrior. Take the hands to the floor, left foot back plank, and lower all the way down to belly. Coming into your Sphinx pose once again. Walking hands forward. Grab opposite elbows to line up your shoulders. Forearms come back down to parallel. Check that your shoulders and your elbows line up 90 degrees with your arms. As you reach your legs back, think about pressing your forearms down to lift your chest for the deeper back bend. Once you get to your Sphinx, again, let's deactivate your legs and your glutes. Think about your belly and your lower ribs releasing toward the floor, and hopefully you will find a little lengthier, a little bit more space to your lower back. All right, let's reactivate your legs and your glutes. Let's take a rotation with your spine this time, with your cervical spine. So take the gaze to the floor, chin slightly toward the chest. You're just going to roll the chin toward the right shoulder. Roll the chin back to center and then to your left shoulder. Roll the chin back to center and then lift to gently look up. Exhale, chin toward the chest as deeply as you can. Then this time, we're going to trace your shoulders and take circles with your head. So right the chin toward the right shoulder, to the side, slightly upwards, to the left, toward the shoulder, toward the chin. One more round. Right, up, left, down. Stay there. We'll go the opposite direction. Left, up, right, down. One more. Left, up, right, down. All right, so from here, press your hands into the floor, lift the elbows up, Elbows out to your side so you can lower your chest. Walk your hands back. Slowly, child's pose. Feet toward the heels and fold. So this time we'll thread the needle. Keep your right arm as is. Thread the left arm underneath in your child's pose. Left cheek toward the floor. You may not touch down. That's okay. Keep your right arm supporting. Keep your left arm supporting. Press your right hand down. Switch sides. Left arm forward. Threading the right arm underneath. So threading the needle in your child's pose instead of your hands and knees. Release, take it back to center. Walk it back to the down dog. Inhale, right heel up. Right knee in toward the nose. Kick up, open up the hips, bend the right knee. Re-extend the right leg, step it forward, warrior one. Wrap the hands back behind you, interlace, draw the shoulders open, gaze upwards. Exhale, bow forward, devotional warrior. Lift all the way up, warrior one. Exhale, open it up, warrior two. Straddling for a bend, lengthen out the right leg, turn the right toes to the left side. Make sure that your feet are lined up so your toes are slightly toward each other, heels a little bit wider, hands to the hips. Lift up for the back bend. Exhale, forward fold. You can always bend your knees and descend your seat. Lean forward with a neutral spine. Once your hands are touching down and you're fully supported, on the inhale, lengthen your spine, lengthen your legs, and then on the exhale, gently drawing forward into the forward fold. Let's work on the inner thighs and the hips. So with your hands supporting and your torso lifted, you're going to start to bend your left knee. Shift your seat toward the left side. Come back to center. Bend your right knee. Shift your seat to your right side. Back to center. Two more rounds. To the left. Back to center. To the right. Back to center. To your left. Back to center. To your right. Center again. Left hand walks to the middle, creating a tripod. Right arm up to twist. Now, ideally, you want to keep your hips level, right, as you rotate into your spine. For sometimes, if your hips, your shoulders, and your spinal twist is rather less mobile, you can always drop the left seat a little bit, right? It used to be a total no-no for us to not be level, but a lot of teachers recently have been teaching that it is okay to let the left seat draw down a little bit. Right? So I think a lot of people are having trouble with this particular rotation, so then they're making some accommodations. All right? Second side, right hand to center. Right? If you're able to, keep your seat level and isolate the movement into your spine, into your shoulders as you raise your left arm up. If that's really difficult for your twist and for your hips, you can let the right hip draw down a little bit as you twist. Right? I personally am thankful that teachers have modified this pose. I've always found it very difficult to keep my hips level, and then to be able to drop one side a little bit makes this pose a lot more comfortable and accessible for me. All right, left hand comes back down. So I like it. With both hands supporting, let's bend your knees. Let the seat drop a little bit, not too much, just a slight bending of the knees. Shift the weight back towards the heels. As you lift the head and the upper back, your spine is now neutral. Shift your way back toward the heels through the strength of your quads and a neutral spine. Make your way up to a standing position and extend the right toes forward. Right, stay here, warrior two. I'll give you a side view here. Now, I like not to round the spine when we come into standing position, because when that happens, if you have any existing or possible lower back issues, that could throw out your back, right? So I want to be particularly clear when I come out of forward pose, forward bends, right? I like to bend at the knees, let the feet drop. Lift the head, lift the upper back. So now your spine is neutral. You're not using your lower back. You're not using your torso so much. You're relying on your legs to do most of the work. By shifting back in space, you lighten the load to the front bodies. If you're forward and you try to lift up, it's very difficult. If you shift back, use the strength of the legs and neutral spine, and come up this way. You use your lower back a lot less, and you use your legs more. So it's kind of like picking up boxes, right? You never pick up boxes with your back. You always pick up boxes with your legs. Same concept. You carry the weight of the body through your legs, not your lower back. Warrior two. Reverse warrior. Hands to the floor, right foot stepping back plank. Inhale, one breath. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left heel up. Left knee in toward the nose. Inhale, kick up. Open up the hips, bend the left knee. Re-extend the left leg, step it forward. Warrior one. Wrap the hands back behind you, interlace with the non-dominant thumb on top. Lift to gaze up. And then bow forward, devotional. Take it back up, warrior one. Open it up, warrior two. Lengthen out the left leg, straddling for a bend. So again, check that your feet, your toes are slightly closer than your heels. Hands to the hips. Lift up for back bend. All right, so be mindful about how you come into forward fold as well. Come up to vertical. Maybe bend at your knees. Let the feet drop a little bit. Through the strength of the legs. Neutral spine. Hinge at the hips, draw forward. Let the hands come down. Once your hands are supporting on the inhale, lengthen out the legs, lengthening out your spine some more, and then on the exhale, forward fold. All right, let's walk the hands over to the left leg. Frame your left leg with your hands and then gently fold forward over your left leg. You can always take your right hand to grab against your left ankle for resistance and fold toward that leg. Walk it back to center, take it to the other side. Walk it back to center. And then everyone bend your knees once again. With your hands supporting, shift back toward the heels. And you're going to walk your hands to the top of the thighs, almost like a sumo wrestler, okay? Then as you draw the left shoulder back, right shoulder draws forward, you're twisting to your left. Take it back to center, switch sides, draw the right shoulder back, left shoulder forward, twisting to the right. Like Jumo, if you drop your seat a little bit more and lift the torso higher, you might, yeah, there you go. All right, square back. As you reach your arms out and up, lengthen through your legs. Lift all the way up. Arms out, turn your left toes forward, warrior two. Reverse warrior. Hands to the floor, left foot stepping back, plank. In a one breath, exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Right leg up, step the right foot forward, crescent moon. Left knee comes down. Right foot forward, left knee down, crescent moon. Now, if you need extra padding to your left knee, if you have a towel or blanket, take it. Or take your mat, left side folding towards center will give you extra padding. Then walk your hands to the top of the thighs and lunge your hips forward. Let's stay here for a breath or two and getting into the quad stretch first. Then press your hands into your thighs. Think about your belly and your upper torso leaning back, gently looking up. Again, you can just stay here with the back bend, or you can reach the arms up and extend for the full expression of that crescent moon. Then release your left hand to the floor. Turn the right toes out and the right thigh out at an angle. Then, with your left hand supporting, with your right hand, gently encourage your right thigh away from you. Right? If you feel like you can be safe to roll to the side of the foot and take the sole of the foot off the floor, but make sure you keep your right foot, your right ankle flexing, right? And then that way you can roll to the outer right leg for a deeper hip opener. Right? Just be careful. Yep. Lean the hips forward a little bit more. Yeah, even more, as far forward as you can. There you go. And then roll out to the side. You feel the difference? Right? If you're back this way and you're rolling out, you're going into the knee, which is not what we want. If you lean forward and you roll out to the side, you go into the hip. That's right. All right, release your right foot back down, but stay twisting. Right arm up and behind you, half bind to twist. If you want to bind the hand to the foot, bend your left knee. Reach back with your right hand and grab the foot. All right, release your foot if you have to bind. Then walk your hands forward about a foot from your toes and then lowering your forearms down for your lizard. If that is a little bit deep for you, keep your arms extending. So, Susan, you're kind of going like this is not what we're looking for. We're keeping the knee up. Yeah. And then walking the hands forward. There you go. All right, keep it there. All right, let's break. Lift the elbows up. Walk your hands back in. Turn the right toes back forward. Frame your right foot with your hands. Lift into low lunge. Left hand stays down. Right arm up to twist. Right hand comes back down. Warrior one. Ground the back heel and rise up. Open it up. Warrior two. Reverse warrior. Hands to the floor. Right foot. Stepping back. Plank. Lower all the way down to your belly. Take the arms out to a T position. Left cheek comes down. So Divya, be careful with this one. You don't have to overdo it. Bend your right knee, lift your right thigh off the floor, and gently step the right foot back behind you. So you want to step the right foot down behind you if you can. Caroline, bend your knee a little bit more. Step the foot down and rotate that knee toward the sky. There you go. Keep working in that direction. Take your left cheek down so you're looking toward the right fingertips, Divya. Yeah. Are you able to bend that knee and step the foot all the way down? Yeah, all the way down. There you go. All right, is that too much for your lower back? Is okay? Yeah. All right, take it back to center. Switch directions. Right cheek down, looking toward the left fingertips. Bend your left knee. Lift the left thigh off the floor, and as you slowly rotate to drop the left foot back behind you, keep your hands supporting. As you step the left foot down, think about the left knee reaching up toward the sky. Are you able to bend this knee some more? Good. Support it there. Good. Are you able to think about lifting that knee and step it? You can step it in a little bit. Yeah, good. Support with that leg, that foot. Are you able to bend this knee a little bit more? Step the foot down and think about rotating the knee up toward the sky. Are you able to bend this knee some more? Yeah, there you go. Bend this knee some more. Yeah, good. And then think about rotating. Yes. All right, squaring back. Hands alongside the rib cage and gently make your way back to child's pose. Seat toward the heels and fold. And down dog. Left leg up. Step the left foot forward. Crescent moon. Right knee comes down. Extra padding to your right knee as you need. Walk your hands to the top of the thighs and lunge your hips forward. Let's get into the right quad stretch. Then think about pressing your hands against your thighs and lean the upper torso back and the belly drawing away from your thigh. You are welcome to stay here or raise the arms up high for Venus Mudra. Then release your hands to the floor to the inside of the left foot. Turn your left toes out at an angle. Right hand comes to the floor for support. Then as you continue to lean the hips forward with your left hand, gently press your left thigh away from you. If you want to then start to roll to the side of the foot and raise your sole of the foot, make sure you flex your left foot strongly so that your ankles are supporting. All right, begin to step the left foot back down. Then raise your left arm up and behind you for your twist. Staying there, or if you took the bind, bend your right knee, left hand to grab the right foot. Begin to release your right foot. Hands to the floor. Walk your hands forward about a foot from your toes and lowering your forearms down. And make sure that the left toes, left thigh turns out to the side, 30 to 45 degrees, and forearms down. Or you can just keep your arms extended and just lean the hips and forwards and downwards. All righty. Lift the elbows back up, walk your hands back in. Turn the left toes back forward and frame your foot. Low lunge. And then let's twist. Right hand stays down, left arm up. Left hand comes back down, warrior one. Open it up, warrior two. Reverse warrior. Hands to the floor, left foot, stepping back plank. Lower all the way down to your belly. Arms at your T. This time, right cheek comes down, looking toward the left fingertips. Left leg stays fully extended. Lift the left thigh off the floor. Then point the left toes and move it out to the lower right-hand corner of the room, so opposite corner. Then lift the right foot, reach your toes to the opposite corner of the room. So you're reaching your toes, scissoring your legs in opposite directions. Lower the right leg, square back to center, switch directions. Left cheek down, looking to your right fingertips. Right leg fully extended, lift the right thigh off the floor. Right thigh moving over to left corner of the room. Then lift the left leg and reach it to the right corner of the room, scissoring your legs in opposite directions. Release your left leg, release your right leg, square back to center, and then child's pose, stretch it out. Down dog. Right leg up, pigeon. Draw the right knee in, land the shin to the floor. Angle out your right thigh, inch your left knee further back. Walk your hands back, elongate through your spine, make sure you're nice and level. Make sure your setup is proper. And then when you're set and you're ready, walk your hands forward. Forearms down, or making pillows with the hands. Susan, lift back up a little bit. Are you able to angle out your right thigh more actively to the right side? Good. Keep it there. And then you're going to inch your left knee further back so you can lower your feet. Good. Go as far back as you can. Now you're ready to draw forward. Do you feel more stretch to your right glutes and your hips, right? Because you were quite high before, right? So this is much better setup. Three more deep breaths. Alrighty, let's start to break. Make your way back up and walk back to your down dog. All right, come back to stillness. Second side, left leg up. Draw the left knee in, land that shin to the floor. So left thigh angles off to side, 30 to 45 degrees. Inch your right knee further back. Untuck your toes, walk your hands back, elongate through your spine. Once you're set up, then you're ready to make your way forward. All righty, let's start to break. Walk your hands back in, down dog. And start to walk your feet forward toward your hands. Gently take your seat down. Grab the front of the shins, and your feet should be separated about hips width. Grab the front of the shins and lean back and just round the back to broaden. Then lift the chest, broaden your shoulders, gently looking up. Come back to neutral through the strength of your core, lowering onto your back. Bridge pose. Walk your heels in with your fingertips. Feel for the back of the heels. Once you set that up, press your heels down, lift your feet. You can keep your arms parallel alongside the hips, or you can wrap the hands underneath you, interlace your fingers to create a fist. If you choose that, you can walk your shoulders in a little bit closer. When you're ready, slowly start to release all the way down. Then gently draw both knees in toward the chest. Then keep the left knee in. Extend the right leg out to the floor. Recline twisting. Left arm out to a T and twist to the right. Gently take it back to center. Switch legs. Switch arms and twist to the other direction. And take it back to center, hugging both knees in. And then step the feet to the floor, slide the legs forward. Shavasana, final relaxation. Let the feet separate, toes gently turning out, arms alongside the body, palms face up, eyes are closed, and gently let everything go. Beginning to draw your breath back in, moving your fingers and your toes. Reach the arms overhead, stretching in opposite directions, and then rolling over to the right and coming up to a comfortable cross-legged position. Let's take a non-dominant shin on top. Then reconnecting to an even seat, a lengthy spine, shoulders broad, breath deep, and let the neck be free. Inhale for Om. Hands together in prayer, bowing forward, sealing in practice. Inhale, come up. Namaste, everybody. Thank you so much for being here this morning. And thank you for sharing your practice with me. My name is Stephen Chang, coming to you live from 333 Grand in downtown Jersey City, New Jersey. Please visit my website, simhayoga.com, for the hybrid schedule, which is in person here at 333 Grand, as well as through Zoom. You can register for class through ubindi.com. And if you're watching this on YouTube, classes are $10, and you can pay through Venmo or PayPal. Payment information on the bottom of the video, as well as my website, simhayoga.com. Thank you so much for joining me. See you next time.